In 2011, Xu and Chong used the theory of reasoned action in their study of why people share knowledge in a virtual community. According to the theory of reasoned action, behavior is determined by one's attitude toward the intended behavior and social norms. Xu and Chong posited that expected return, absorptive ability, self-esteem, and trust have a combined impact on an individual's attitude about virtual knowledge sharing, and that this attitude is a driving force of knowledge sharing action. Xu and Chong analyzed the results of 217 online questionnaires they distributed to people in Taiwan with experience sharing knowledge online. More than 65% of responders were male, but they found that gender had no impact on the results. The surveys assessed 5 hypotheses, and all but one were supported with the results. Hypothesis 1 addressed the expected return. That is, for knowledge sharing to occur, the expected reward must be better than the perceived costs or barriers. Among the potential barriers in question were the time and effort required to share knowledge in a virtual community, as well as the possibility that knowledge sharing could lead to a loss of superiority. For example, if I share my social media insights and secrets with you, you can use them too, which makes my expertise less proprietary. Among the potential rewards for knowledge sharing were monetary incentives, reputation building, and earning the respect of a community. Analysis of the survey results revealed no significant relationship between expected returns and knowledge sharing attitude. Hypothesis 2 addressed the effects of absorptive capacity on knowledge sharing attitude. The researchers defined absorptive capacity as the ability of participants to comprehend and apply what they share or read in virtual communities. They posited that the higher the absorptive capacity, the more positive the participants' attitude would be toward knowledge sharing. Survey results confirm this hypothesis. Hypothesis 3 measured the relationship between self-esteem and knowledge-sharing attitude. Xu and Chong view knowledge sharing as a form of self-expression and identification, and they hypothesized that self-esteem would have a positive impact on a participant's attitude toward knowledge sharing. Survey results confirmed this hypothesis. Hypothesis 4 posited that trust in virtual communities will have a positive impact on an individual's attitude toward knowledge sharing. When trust in a community is strong, individuals are more likely to share because they assume their shared information will not be misused. Also, a sense of reciprocity can develop, where one trusts that knowledge sharing will be a two-way interaction. Survey results confirmed this hypothesis. Hypothesis 5 dealt directly with the theory of reasoned action. According to the TRA, attitude is the main determinant of behavioral intention. Xu and Chong posited that attitude toward sharing knowledge would have a positive impact on one's intention to share. A group of professors and professionals evaluated Xu and Chong's questionnaire and agreed that it achieved both face and content validity. Although no significant relationship was found between expected return and knowledge-sharing attitude, I'm not sure the hypotheses were mutually exclusive. It could be argued that absorbing knowledge, trust, and self-esteem are intrinsic and unrecognized rewards for behavior. As we know from taking online courses, participating in virtual communities requires immersion, and sometimes being immersed in something, learning from and with peers, and gaining respect can be rewards in themselves. Xu and Chong found that an individual's absorptive capacity, self-esteem, and trust in the virtual community contributed to knowledge-sharing attitude, which had a strong, positive relationship with behavioral intention. As a communications practitioner seeking to increase participation in virtual communities, I might first ensure that the community is promoted to the right audience. For example, sending patients to an online community of medical professionals might not be effective because the patient might lack the medical expertise necessary to absorb the information, or feel confident enough to share, or develop reciprocal trusting relationships. Referring them to an online community of patients facilitated by a medical professional would be a better fit. I'd focus communications on the potential intrinsic rewards of participation in virtual communities as a means to improve knowledge-sharing attitudes and, as a result, behavior intention.